something that's really, really important in our program. That is the graphics that we create, the graphics training. We had a few people on different calls that was talking about how do you import pictures, how do you make certain types of pictures and different things like that. And we know that because of graphics and video content, that is attracting people, and that's the market that we're pretty much in, is the attraction market, being able to utilize those systems and attract people to your funnel system by using graphics. So today we're going to show you a graphic that I created inside the group and show you a tool that I've been using that's very, very simple, and talk a little bit about it. There's a host of tools out there as far as graphics is concerned, Photoshop and PicMonkey, you name it, whatever your tool of choice is. My brother always told me the man with the tools rule. So whatever tool it is, find it, master it, and make it your own. But this morning we're going to talk about iPicky. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. Get started. And share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. All right. So iPicky, I-P-I-C-C-Y. Are you guys hearing me out there? Make sure you hear me. If you can hear me, put a Y in that chat.
I can hear you, Sam.
Okay, iPicky. This program right here, I was marketing online, and I was putting out webinars and inviting people to webinars, and you know, people would show up, but I had a person that's in our membership. She's been with us for a long time now. She would not pay attention to nothing that I was putting out, none of the information I was putting out. It just so happens one day I put out some graphic training about showing you how to utilize a tool to make some graphics. And she showed up to the webinar, and she's been with our business, operating with us ever since. So sometimes, you know, you don't know what's going to attract people, what information you're putting out there, but you keep on doing it. Make sure you're putting the value out in the industry. The more value you put out there, the more attraction you get to yourself. That's a little tip for this morning. So iPicky is the tool that I use, and let me show you exactly what the post was. It was our VIP members. We want to give gratitude to VIP, the people that are upgraded from 1 and level 2. Those people have made a decision to really make an income here, because everybody knows that the first level you max out at 195. So if you really want to open up your stream of income and really want to have access to making more money off of your partnerships with your team and growing wider and deeper and even faster, that second level is phenomenal. So we want to recognize those people. So I want to come up with something that would recognize our very important people that's in our matrix. So I came up with this graphics, as you guys can see. Nice little graphic. I want it to look kind of presidential, something like that. So let me show you guys exactly how it works. What you want to do is you want to go to Google, and you want to search for VIP. And let me see if I can find it. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this. Go to Google, and in Google, you know, there's many images. And also inside our social auto scheduler, there are many images. You want to make sure you're using proper sizes out here in the industry, because you know size matters. The bigger the picture is, as you start to manipulate it and change the sizes, the better the pixelation is, the better it looks. Ramon likes to search for HD wallpapers or you know, high quality, high definition, the higher the resolution. But for this morning, we're going to go to Google and just type in VIP. And you're going to go to images. So I scroll through here, and what I like to do is I like to see something that attracts me, something that really jumps out at me. For some reason, this one right here was the big draw. But as you can see, this is a very small picture. Most people, what they would do, they would right click on it and save it to their computer. Now when you do that, this picture size is what you get. It's the exact size. This picture is too small for what I want to do. let me show you an example. This is it right here. And I want to open it up for you. And guys, keep in mind this is live, and it's gonna take a little while for it to actually. But see how small that picture is. If I try to blow it up to the size that I need, you see how the pixelation starts to happen. See, what I want to do is when you get on a lot of webinars, whatever, they show you the successful. I want to show you what happens problem. You want to go back to that VIP picture, and you can, if you can't right click and get the right size, a lot of times you can click on view image on the web. So I click on view image, and it's the big size. It's the right size. I mean, this thing is huge, huge. I hear a commercial. It's the guy from the car salesman. He always says huge. It's like it's calling card when he talks. But this thing is huge. So this means, hey, I can make a real good looking graphic with this because of the size. Look at the resolution, 9,000 by 6,269. That is huge. But the problem is trying to download it. So what do? What do you do if you can't download an image on your computer? All right, let me give you the solution, you guys. There's two tools. If you're a Windows user, it's called the snippet tool. All right, it's in your Windows. I don't know what Windows you have. I use a Mac, so it'll be different for me. But for you Windows users, it's called the snippet tool. And I wanted to let you guys know in the Facebook group, in the file section, I already loaded the tools that you guys need for the day. Is on the graphic tools. Those are Windows. Click here, and it'll give you the step-by-step editorial to get that free snippet tool, snipping tool. This thing is phenomenal. I use Snagit, which is by TechSmith, and here's the iPicky tool I'm talking to you about today, and then I'm going to show you another text tool. But those tools for that I'm going to be covering today are located in your file section in Facebook. So it's right there, graphics tools. Now, so let me get back to my VIP, my image. So what I want to do is I want to actually use that tool. I use Snagit. If you're Windows and you want it, Snagit is not free. It is by TechSmith, and you have to pay, I think, a one-time, I don't know what it was, but I love it. It's phenomenal. So I'm going to show you how I snag it, and you can do it with the snipping tool. So I basically will okay, so push my little button right here, and then I'll place that cursor on there and drag it over to where I need it to be. Okay? Now, as you can see, the corners are rounded. That causes a problem. I don't want my corners rounded, and I'm going to show you guys how to fix that in this graphics training today. Like I said, I want to cause problems and show you how to fix it. So we'll actually copy that, snag it. I already snagged it. I'm going to go ahead and let it go. I want to show it to you. I already snagged it into my computer, so I'm not going to snag it again. But here it is. There it is. I've uploaded an iPicky, and let me show you how to upload an iPicky. All right. So basically what you want to do, you want to go to that website, log on to iPicky.com, and you click upload. And I'm going to discard this. You look for it inside your computer. Once you find it in your computer, you click on that image and it uploads. Since I already have it today for you guys for instructional purposes, you know, kind of like the cooking show, when you pull the cake out of the oven and they already got one made. Since I already have it uploaded and already ready, I want to show you guys exactly how to make this graphic. As you can see, the VIP is in the wrong place. I don't want that there. I want to move that out. And you see the corners right here are not even all the way over it. They're rounded. I want them to be even. Because one thing I know, in the size does matter. On Facebook, 900 by 900 will fill that full square up. That's the size that you want to use. Let me show you real quick. See, pretty much to fill that whole entire space right there, you want something 900 or better. or higher as far as the dimensions, maybe 1,000 by 1,000, whatever. A large picture there will fill that whole space. If you look at some pictures, they don't fill the whole space, and that's because of the dimensions inside the matrix. This is 900 by 900. See how that fills the whole space? And I created that with iPicky. So that's what you want to do. You want to fill as much of that space up as you can, because when people are scrolling through Facebook and they're looking in these groups, the first thing they look at is the images. They don't look at the words. They look at the images. The image that's filling as much space as you could possibly fill is going to be the one that's going to attract them, and that's what we want to do. We want to attract the people to what we're doing. So let me get back to that. So now the problem is the corners, and I have this little gray right here. So with iPicky, this is one thing I like about this program. If you guys are out there doing Photoshop, if you've mastered Photoshop, that's good. But for me, the learning curve was just too hard. And some of the other programs that I looked at, it's so much stuff in there. They give you so many options. This right here, I say is for dummies. I'm not gonna say it's for dummies, but it's for people that's really novice, newbies, that really want something dumbed down and simple. And that's what I like about iPicky. I found this from another marketer, and I've been using it. Even when I go to use the more elaborate stuff, I always find myself coming back to this because it's just so simple, anybody can use. So there's a few features here that on a later webinar I want to get with you guys and show you exactly how to use them. But right now I want to use the painting tool. I want to click up top to the painting tool, and there's a little dopper, so to speak, where I can actually match the color. You take that dopper and you match the color black. As you can see, now it's black. And here's a circle tool, brush tool right here, that if you click it, it turns it into a brush. And now whatever I go over it, it colors that in. Or you can do the rectangle, and the rectangle, what it does, it makes a big long band. You can't see it right on here because of the color, but it makes a big long band. Let me show you here, right here. And even if I go outside the space, it still brings it back into the space. So I want to get those corners squared off, as you guys can see. Now it's square. Now I want to take this VIP out. I don't want that VIP in there because, as you can see, I don't have VIP. I have the picture in there. And I'm also going to show you how to make the circle in case you get on a webinar and you want to make a perfect circle for your picture and you want to put yourself up there. Then I'm going to show you how to do that today, and you can make you some professional looking circles. So I want to cut that out. I go back to the photo library. I go back to crop right here. Real simple. Most programs a little bit harder to find. Everything's at your fingertips. To the left, crop. You want to go through the menu and play with it, see what all those features do. We're not going to do that for time constraint on here today. And I know I'm going kind of fast for you guys, but you're going to be able to pick this up. Hopefully somebody's recording this. So you want to get that VIP out of there. So you could cut it like that, or you could just overlay it. Let me show you it. Once I get you want to make sure this thing is at the right arrow points, and I keep losing it. But here you go. So if you want to take this VIP out and you want to use it somewhere else, you can. Just get it inside that circle. And once you click apply, now you just have the VIP. You could save that, the VIP, you could save that to your computer. I'm not going to make it the same name because it'll overlap it. I'm just going to save that to my computer in my Pix. All right. And I want to continue editing. I want to go back. So I have that VIP cut out. What I want to do is I want to overlay somebody's picture. So let me see who is on the call today. Janet Stillwell. Janet's going to be my for the day. So let me show you guys how to get the picture. There she go. So Janet, you go to their Facebook page, easy to do. You grab their picture, and on the options, you go to download. And it will download it to your computer. I have a Mac, so your download is a little bit different. I want to name this, and I want to point it to my folder, and pretty much it all works the same, even on PC. I'm pointing it there. So now, let me see. Now I want to actually utilize that. I want to save this real quick and come back. All right. So now I want to actually upload that picture, and I want to show you how to make it round. This is so simple with this program. This is the reason why I love this program. And you guys, we're going to show you how to complete this whole graphics. One thing you want to make sure is the dimensions of the square is. All sides are equal. That's elementary. So 72 by 72, that's good. If you want to change the size, this is the perfect thing about this program too. If you want to resize any picture, at a click of a button, for anybody can do this. I hate to use it, but as novice or learner or new person, click resize, and you just take the constraints off, and you can resize it. I'm gonna go with 500, and I can use 72 by 72 as long as it's even. I'm gonna go 500 by 500. All right, and then hit apply. Now, what I want to do is I want to make this round picture, a professional round picture. You know how they do when you on the webinars, you see all the people have or on the website, they have all the perfect little round pictures. Okay, we want to show you guys how to create that like the pros. So you go to frames, which is real easy, and it says round corners. Then you change the radius right here. Click the arrow down and change the radius. And I pull it all the way out, so it'll be all the way, radius is round all the way around. And then you click apply. Just that simple. And then you hit save. So I want to save it. Now, if I want to save the square picture, I change that name, but I want to save it as a round picture. So I'm just going to override that. All right. And replace it. Now I'm going to go back and bring back in my rounded corners so I can show you guys how to overlay. Let me do that again. So you go to the frame, and you guys are lucky I got to backtrack and do it again. Rounded corners, and you want to open it all the way up to perfectly round, and you want to hit apply. But this is where it happens that you want to change it to PNG. So the white on the outside will be transparent, and I didn't do it on the last one. You want to change it to PNG. If you keep it as JPEG, PNG means, I'll tell you in a minute what it means. But you want to change it from JPEG, save, and now it's a portable network graphic image. Portable network graphic image. That gives you a higher resolution. Even with some of your JPEGs, if you go on Google and you notice that a lot of those pictures are say PNG, but they're not, it doesn't have the background, because portable network graphics gives you a higher resolution, and it's no compression when you actually save it. So you save that. All right. So now I want to go back and show you guys how to put it onto your graphic. And this is going to happen real fast. I know it's taking a little while, but this is the reason why we have this over-the-shoulder training. Here's your graphic that you started with. Now, I want to bring that in. If this feature here, it layers, photos, text, and stickers. So click on that, and it has pictures, it has images that you can use, text, and vector shapes that you can use, but I'm just going to use the add photo right here. Click on add photo, hit upload, find that round picture, which is the last one I saved was JPEG, but the right one is PNG. click on PNG, and the only thing you do is you drag that picture over, and now you overlay it, and you stretch it out to where, you know, it covers up that VIP. Real simple, you guys. See how that is? You can make round pictures like the professionals just by using this one tool. You don't have to go anywhere. There's no complication. You know, I want the lines to show outside. I want to give that little jagged outline right there. That looks good. You can move it over with your cursor a little bit, to center it a little bit, make it look better. So now I've completed that part of my picture. I got Janet in there. All right, and I want to combine that layer, and I want to save this so it won't override my other one. I'll change it and put a number behind it. I want to save it as 3. All right, so let's go back to what we have here. We have the picture in the middle, but we're looking for the graphics, the text. Well, like most programs, if you get it all in one, sometimes that program don't have the best text that you want to use. What I found, there's a place online called Cool Text. Cool Text, and normally it will show you all the text here, the picture and what it looks like, but for some reason their website is having, I guess, issues, but you can still go to the text. The text I use is the gold trim, and it's called cooltext.com, and you can have logos and text and create your own text. This specializes, because the text within the program sometimes isn't the most isn't the best looking or enhanced text, so to speak. I wanted to put more focus on my text to where it looks exactly top notch like this, and that's the reason why I went Cool Text. So let me go back there and show you guys exactly. So this gold trim is the one that I'm using. So I click on gold trim, and it's just this easy and just this simple. The first side I used was $25 legacy is the word. So I type in $25 legacy and show you guys just like this real quick. I changed my size, which really the size doesn't matter here because you can actually manipulate the size. I like 90 for some reason. I like 90. And I click on and see how, there it is right there. It gives you the visualization of what it looks like. And I want to go with that. And then the only thing I go as I hit create logo. All right. And then I download the image to my computer, click download, and it downloads it to my computer, PNG. And you can actually change the name. If I open it right there, I can change the name to the directory. And you guys can do this too on your PC. I want to put it as Janet, or I want to put it as $25 legacy. And I think I already have this in there, so I'm not gonna save it, you guys. But you want to name it to your directory that so you can find it, or if you want to use it as cool text, but I'm sure you will get confused after a while. So you want to name it and place it to your. I want to show you once you go into your layer to my $25 legacy photo. So I just drag it over, just like putting that cake in the oven. You know, I got another one sitting there waiting. I just drag it over, and I want to pretty much position it. I'm using my eye skills and get the right size. Right about there is where I want to put my $25 legacy. And then, of course, you do the same thing with your dual upgrade, because you guys know what a dual upgrade is, right? If you're on the call with me and you guys know what a dual upgrade is, type yes into the column over there. If you don't know what a dual upgrade is, type no. All right. Now what I do to cheat, I go over here and I line my duck with that D so I can get the right size. And that's pretty close. That's pretty close. And then I want to use my eye again. You guys that know graphics that are a little bit better, hey, boom. And I got the wrong one pulled up. But anyway, let me go back in and put her back in here. And put Miss Janet back in here. And I want to show you guys this. So those guys that are using Photoshop or any other program, like I said, if try this one time and see how simple it is. I know a lot of it takes a lot of knowledge, and it might not be you. It might be your downline. Our job as sponsors is to provide our team with the least expensive tools to get the job done, that they can actually go out here and make themselves look professional. They might not be making the income that you're making. Allowing them or teaching them how to use a tool like this that makes them look like they're $1 million, that's going to attract more people to them, which in turn, as a team, is growing the team together. So now we have Miss Janet in there, and we want to actually, let me go back and clean up these sides again so you guys get to see it in real time. I'm combine the layers, everything's combined. And I want to use that Doppler one more time to make that black. And I'm going to use the circle brush tool up here to cover up those corners. Let me move this out of the way. And down here, get it back like it was. And real quick. All right, so there we go. And now I want to add the VIP. So what I did was basically these little things jumped out at me, and there it is. I clicked on it. It is a PNG. Now, if you want to find PNGs, all you have to do is go to settings. Tell you a lie. Go to tools, then you go to color, and you just go to transparent, and it will give you everything that's transparent. Now, some of these say transparent, like I said, because the resolution is better, people save them, but some of them might not. You have to click on them and see. If you see the little checkered background, then you see transparent. Now, you upload it into your iPicky. You can upload it into the iPicky. Once you click and upload it to your iPicky, I already have it loaded. And let me show you guys exactly how to put it onto your picture. So I go back to my photos. It's already uploaded because I hit uploaded photos. And then the only thing I do is I just drag it over. Now that PNG falls in. I want to size it to where it's looking good. I like this one to touch the line, and I'll stretch it out a little bit. All right, so there we go. There's that VIP. Now, the name in the middle. The name in the middle comes from Coolpix as well. It's a white with a black shadow. And let me show you that real quick. And we're going to build this live for you guys and show you how to make graphics like the professionals, make it like the pros. You can utilize this with anything, any photo that you see online that you want to create. So the white, here's the white right here. And like I said, these pictures normally will be showing, but for some reason the site's not rendering this morning. Just my luck. As many times as I've been here this morning that it's not rendering. But if you guys, if they fix it, if not, you can still utilize it. You just scroll over the one that you want to look at, and it'll show you what each one looks like. And you can go in there and change the size, the background color. You can actually use this. This is when you want to put more definition on your text. Graphics is the picture and all that is perfect, but you want to add a little bit more spice to the text because the text is what's going to jump out at them on photo. So I'm going to go with the white style logo. I click on that and I go in there for Miss Janet and make sure I still spell people's names right. I just go and copy. I cheat a little bit. Don't nobody shoot me. All right. Don't shoot me. So I go in there and then I just paste it in here. That way I don't have to type it wrong. I know it's right. Okay. Now, face it, it should render. It's rendering right now. Janet. So like I said, I always like to change it to 90. for some reason. It doesn't really matter. I think because I'm going to actually stretch it for that program. And then I hit create, just like before, and I hit download, and I download PNG, open it up. For me, I like to change it. There it is, Miss Janet. And I'm going to save it and point it to my folder. And good thing about copying and pasting is I have her name already right there. And then I just point it to my pics. That's where I save all my pics. And voila, it is saved. So I want to go back and I want to put that right here. Miss Janet. All right, so what I do, I go to picture, just that simple, wash, rinse, and repeat, upload, Janet Stillwell logo, there it is, drag it over. I already know that I like mine to kind of like rest close to there, and on this one, I like it to rest close to there. I've been doing this a few times. You guys, you'll develop your own patterns. I like this to rest close to there, and I like it to rest close to there. Boom, voila, I got Miss Janet. Okay, I got Miss Janet. She is ready, but I need my diamonds. I need my diamonds. I need my diamonds so I can unlock. And like I said, you guys should already put in your screen if you know what dual level upgrade is. So you get 2 diamonds, and let me show you how we put the diamonds in. We're almost finished, you guys, and we're almost finished, and then we'll be able to talk to you about some other things. So Google, finding images on Google. All I did was I typed in diamonds, and I wanted to find those diamonds, and then transparent diamonds, the ones that I could use to actually make it transparent. Now I believe it's this one right here. Yes, that's the one. And that's the diamond. I imported it, uploaded it into my iPic tool. You guys, real simple. I clicked on picture, and there's my diamond. I drug one over right here, and then I drug another one over, offset it right there. And then what I did, I went into the text. I used text, and I typed in first, what did I put in? I put in level 1. Yeah, level 1. Level 1. All right. And then here's the color. You just click on color, pull the little Doppler over, and I wanted to match it with. So you just put it over the color that you really want to kind of like emulate. I like that there. So I click that, and it said level 1. And I drag it over there on top of that, just like that. But I want to change the font. The only thing you do, I like this freshman font right here. Different fonts. They have different fonts there that you can use. You can go through and click them and see which one works for you. Corbin, Lobster is one I love. But I use this freshman font right here, level 1. And I just set it there. Then I click on, or I want to cheat a little bit because I don't want to type. I'm going to hit copy. And I want to hit text again and hit paste. Now, if you go back to this level 1 and click on that color, there is the code. You can copy this code if you want, and it will give you a perfect match for that color, okay, if you want. But you can also use the Doppler and go to that color and hover over it and click it, and that will give you a match. If you want a 100% match, click in the code and you make sure you get the 100% match. And then I want to change it to freshman, and I also want to change it to level 2, because to be dual upgraded, you got to have levels 1 and 2. So now, there you go. Now you guys have seen how I recreated, and showed you how I used these two a few simple tools that you can find inside your Facebook group in the file section, the tools that I use today on how to do this. It's real simple. The man with the tools rule. That's the reason why we sit with you guys 5 days a week and show you how to do this. We give you this over the shoulder training. Let me go back and save this real quick and combine layers. And I want to save it to Janet. Janet. So I know who it is, and I'll save it. And then just like any other, you go to your Facebook group, and then as I see that they are advancing to those second levels, what I want to do is give them some recognition and let everybody know that these are the movers and shakers of our group. And you'll see new guys too. If you have people that you know are in both levels, do me a favor, help me out. It's a lot of work to do each person, as you guys can see, but as a team, we work together. If you know that your teammates are dual level upgraded, then go ahead, write a little something special about them, welcome them, a call to action. And these are the people that 11 people came to the call to action and welcomed this person in. I don't know if you know it, but network marketing is about team. And if you're not doing your part isn't always bringing in people. Sometimes your part is being the cheerleader, being the coach, being the hoorah person. Some people have been in programs, but they never felt a part of something. That's what we want to do here with $25 Legacy. This is not just a tools business or online training. This is a family, and we want you to feel like you're a part of something. If you're a part of something, then you continue to be to pay your residual for years to come. Sometimes the tool might be so-so, but it's because of the relationship that you have with those people or the owners of that program that you continue to pay for it for years to come, and because they're giving you guys value. So that's what I want to cover this morning. I know it was up and down and all around, but it's effective.